Hey, great selling Saturday, everyone. Hope you're doing well. It's Seth out of Mascotto Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery and from the mobile office on the road today in Round Rock, Texas. All right, we got a soccer tournament going on up here. We get you guys right over here. Got a soccer tournament going on up here in Round Rock, and so that's where I'm at. But like I've always told you, man, we're going to be in here 7 days a week. 7 days a week, helping you guys get your day started off right. And especially on a Saturday, right? Saturdays are so important. We want to make sure that we are helping you have the best selling Saturday possible. So today's quote is from Napoleon Hill, right? Yesterday we were talking about how we need to be pursuing perfection. And although we'll never reach perfection, in that pursuit of perfection, you're going to reach greatness, right? And some would say, well, I don't know that I'm destined for greatness. I don't know that that's in the cards for me. Well, guess what? You actually control your own destiny. Yeah. You actually control your own destiny. And don't get me started on a religious thing. I'm Christian and I do have belief in faith-based beliefs, right? As far as God's concerned. And but at the same time, I also believe that we are in control of what happens with us. Okay, there's no preordained plan for our lives because we have free will. So your life on earth is what you make of it. And that's why the quote for today is this. It says, "You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your environment. You can make your life what you want it to be." Now, you can't control some of the things that happen in your life. You can't control the bad things that happen in your life because there will always be bad things. But you can control your own actions. And that's what we're going to talk about today. You can control your actions. You can control the outcome of your career. You can control the outcome of your selling Saturdays, every Saturday, 52 Saturdays a year. You can control those and every other day in between those. You control what happens in your business, in your career. You can control what happens in your relationships on your end, right? You're still dealing with someone else, so that person has control over what happens on their end, but you have control over you. And so talking about business and talking about especially manufactured home sales, right? Why is it that a housing consultant may hit a slump? Why is it that you don't have the appointments you would love to have? You're not getting the traffic that you think you should be getting. Why do you think that happens? And the quick answer to that is it's you. It's plain simple. It is you. When it was happening to me, when I was in sales floor or when I was a general manager, it was me. In this case, I'm telling you, it is you. You have control over what happens in your business. And we're going to get into that as we move along through this 15 minutes to mastery, because I think it's important that you understand just how easy it is to control the outcome of your career in manufactured home sales, because we want every one of you to thrive. We want each and every one of you to have as much business as possible because we want you to help as many families as possible. We want you to be that beacon of hope for those people that are out there needing homes. Those people that can't afford to buy the site-built home. Those people that are lost thinking that there's no way that they'll ever become homeowners, right? You are their hope. And so we want to make sure that you are doing everything in your power to make sure that they are being helped. But like I said, you have control over that. And so we want to make sure that you are doing everything possible. So let me go over some notes that I have here for you, okay? Because there's some steps to being able to control your destiny. And we're going to start right off the bat with a dose of reality, okay? And I know Lots of folks, they don't like to hear realities, but here we go. First, you need to accept your reality of where you're at right now in your business. What is going on with your business? How much business you have? What's your pipeline look like? How many customers do you have lined up for today, this Saturday, March 9th? Or how many do you not? Of the customers that you're seeing, how many are you closing? You've got to accept that reality of where you are at right now, both in your business and up here. Okay. Your mindset, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, your perception on the business, your perspective on the business, those things all matter. You need to get a baseline of where you're at, right? You start there. And then you move on to the next step, which is now you need to understand, what do I need to prove? Once you're real with yourself, once you're true to yourself and you figure out where you're at, what's, the reality of your business. Now, okay, what can I improve? That's what you need to look at now. What can I improve? What needs improvement? Is it my phone skills? Is it my marketing? Is it the way that I'm dealing with the customers when they're inquiring on Facebook, on my ads? Is it my interview process? Is it the way I'm showing homes? Is it my feature benefiting or lack of feature benefiting? Is it maybe that I'm giving up too soon on the objections? You need to look at exactly where you are weakest at, okay? Because that's what's going to help you develop from there. Because once you know that, now you need to put in the work to improve that, right? Accept your reality of where your business is, and then what are my weaknesses right now? Where am I lacking, right? And then the next step to controlling your destiny, improving your destiny, moving forward, is to leave the past in the past. Whether it's a bad relationship, whether it's bad health decisions you made, or nutritional decisions you made and you gained too much weight, or whatever it may be, you got to leave the past in the past. If you're struggling, your pipeline fell apart, you haven't sold the deal in 2 weeks, whatever it may be, you got to leave the past in the past. Okay? Because once you accept your reality and you figured out your weaknesses, right? What you need to improve, now it's okay. It's from today forward. Whatever happened before does not matter. It's what I do today, right now, this minute at 8:25 on Saturday. What am I going to do from here on out? Okay. And then from there, you've got to figure out what really drives you. Okay. You need to figure out the quote unquote why for you. Figure that out and be honest with yourself. Be real. All right. I'm going to clue you guys in on something in case you haven't figured it out. For all the sales consultants out there, for anyone who's involved in any sort of sales, okay? And this may sting a little bit, or you may be like, it may be confusing, but it's very, very true. If you're in sales, you're kind of selfish. Yep, I said it. If you're a salesperson, if you're truly a salesperson, you're kind of selfish. You do things out of benefit for you. Because who else puts themselves on the line each and every day, gets their butt kicked each and every day, goes through all the no's and the people treating you like crap and everything that you get as a sales consultant, whether it's manufactured home sales or any type of sales? Who else would put themselves through that kind of thing if it wasn't because you were trying to get something for yourself? Whether it's a mental thing, like, a lot of times when I'm on the phones with customers, I'm thinking like, who's going to win, me or them? Who's going to be better on the phone, me or that customer? Who's going to get sold, me or them? And so that's why I say you got to figure out what really drives you. Why are you really doing this? What is your true why? So that you can use that each and every day. You harness that and you use that to propel you forward to go after your destiny that you have control over. Okay. And once you've figured that out, once you figured out what your driving force is, okay, now you got to reverse engineer your goals. Now reset your goals. Reset your goals and reverse engineer those things, man. If you're saying it's an X amount of dollars you want to make this year in 2024, we're already the 9th of March. So you've got a little over 10 months left in the year. Okay. And so you need to figure out at this point, or I should say a little over 9 months left. Sorry. Not good at math. You need to figure out what's it going to take from here on out to hit those goals. Work them backwards. If it's $200,000 a year, how many homes do you need to deliver between now and December 31st in order to make that based on your average commission that you've made the previous year? Okay. And then so based on the amount of homes you need to deliver, now you need to figure out how many you need to have sold, right? Because we only know so many X percentage of what you sell actually gets delivered. So how many do you need to sell? In order to sell that many, how many people do you need to meet with? And in order to meet that many people, how many do you have to talk to in order to get that amount of people in the door? And in order to talk to so many people, then how many ads do you need to actually place? That's reverse engineering, right? Because now you know what drives you. Now you know, and knowing what drives you, you use that each and every day to hit those numbers. And after you have that figured out, the last thing to get your destiny under control, to go after it and make it happen, is to get refocused and attack. That's it. There's no other thing. Like I said before, right? Point number 3, the past is in the past. Whatever happened, man, wherever you're at right now, if you've got no deals or if you got 20 deals, doesn't matter. The past is in the past. You're at 0 right now. You got to look at it that way. Refocus and go attack. Attack that plan. Attack that plan that you just reverse engineered. Now knowing why it is that you're doing this, right? And then from there, having figured out what your weaknesses are, improving on those, leaving the past in the past, so that then your reality is a new reality in the future. It's no longer what it is as of March 8th yesterday. Today is a new day, folks. Today is a new day. So go make it happen, because you do control your own destiny. You just need to understand that you do have more control than what you think. Because we want to see you succeed. And that's why we're here. That's why we share these tips with you. That's why we come in every morning at 8:15, even if I'm in Round Rock, Texas, or Des Moines, Iowa, or if I'm in wherever I may be, any part of the world, I will be in here, man. If I'm somewhere where I need to be doing this in the middle of the night because it's 8:15 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be doing that. Just for you guys. Because we are here for you. And I want to see you have a great selling Saturday. You know that. And we want to be a part of your growth. We want to be a part of your growth. That's why we bring you these things. That's why we create the products that we do. That's why we are constantly looking for ways to improve what we can bring to the table to help you. And that's why we have our Sales Supercharged Summit coming up next week, next Friday, March 15th. From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be live, virtual, online training, our first. It's a one-day event to help you boost your career, boost your sales, help you get refocused so that you can attack, okay, and get after your goals for 2024 and beyond. And it takes that continuous improvement. This is something new to the industry. We understand, man, all of these kinds of things exist everywhere else except in manufactured homes. And we're bringing it to you. You're welcome. All right. We want to be a part of your success. We want to be your success partners. And there's nothing that's manufactured home specific like what we bring to the table. And that's why we're bringing the Sales Supercharged Summit. It's an online networking training, just overall badassery that we're bringing to you, that we're going to start developing and growing. It's incredible to see, man. It's incredible to see just where we are now, 11 months into Manufactured Home Sales Mastery compared to April 2023. I am beyond humbled and grateful for everything. And we are going to continue to bring you more and more and more. And as we grow, there will be more and more and more. And why? Why? Because you never stop learning, you never stop growing, you never stop improving. And we are going to be that partner for you that's bringing you that to help you grow, to help you improve. And it will always be applicable. It's always going to be modern, up to date, based on the industry as it is now. That's why 3 weeks ago, I spent a week on the sales floor to make sure that everything that we've got going on is still based on what is going on in the business right now, not what was going on 20, 30 years ago. Because that's the last thing that I want you to think. Oh, yeah, Caesar, that stuff was back then, man. I remember when people would tell me when I was selling it all, well, we used to sell them, man. We used to do 20, 30. Yeah, you also used to be able to get them done with only $500 down. It ain't that world anymore. So I don't want you to feel that our training is like that. And it will never be, because we will always be in the forefront of this industry. So the Sales Supercharged Summit's taking place Friday, March 15th. You see it scrolling down there. You can go register at manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com/summit. Let me make it clearer for you right there. You can go get registered right now. We've got Elite VIP and we got our general access. You guys missed out on the sale, bro. Ladies, gentlemen, sorry, bruh. All right. $149 general access, $249 Elite VIP. Check out the difference between the two. Everything that you get, you're going to love everything that comes with Elite VIP. I promise you, and it's only $100 difference. $249. That is less. All right, than $21 a day. A month. I'm sorry, $21 a month that you invest in yourself. If this was the only thing you did this year to improve yourself, improve your career, improve your business, think of it this way. You're taking $21 a month and putting it into this course. And you're going to see a huge return for those $21 a month. That's less than $1 a day. All right. I know I sound like one of those infomercials where you can feed a dog or help a family. This is less than $1 a day, and you're going to make tens of thousands in return. Get signed up right now. Go to manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com/summit. Be with us next Friday, March 15th at the summit, the Sales Supercharged Summit, brought to you by Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. You guys have a great selling Saturday. Go out there, help a ton of families, get some homes sold. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.